Man, Lucia is so annoying. Lucia is just a pain in the butt, yo. Flesh Giant on 4 sounds pretty good to me. As long as he doesn't Lucia Soulfire me next turn, which should be pretty annoying. The Lucia last turn was so devastating last game because I had the coin, so he could afford to do it on turn 2. And he had nothing else to do. His hand was such a brick. Without that Lucia, the hand was such a brick. It was really amazing how he played that game. See, I knew this was gonna happen. Now I like almost want to keep the Darkglare Flame him for next turn. But I also really want to get the Flesh Giant out next turn, I feel like. Let's just get the Flesh Giant out next turn. We don't get the shenanigan with the Darkglare, but it's all good. Flesh Giant's probably a bigger cheat than the Darkglare. Soulfire? Is that what he got? Looking for it. Don't find it. That's a good sign. No instant snap pick. Looks like we're gonna get 8 damage in with this giant, hopefully. Next turn we can Darkglare tap Merchant or something like that. Yeah, okay. Isn't that always how it goes? Don't tell me he's gonna steal it. Oh, okay. God! Such a pain, dog. Such a pain. Such a pain. Wave of Apathy is so annoying. Let's do this. Very clutch clear of my giant. What can you do on turn 5? Let's find out. Because maybe it was a mistake to... He wouldn't have been able to do this clear last turn. Maybe it was a mistake to drop the giant the way I did. I need a payoff card. There's a payoff card. There's the payoff. Don't care about the Shadow Flame. My giant in my deck costs 1, or no, probably nothing by now. Holy F. Holy F. This guy is a sicko. You guys, this guy is a sicko. These priests are sickos, man. These priests are some sickos. Probably gotta clear everything here. I don't know, it's going to be tough to win this one. That was kind of a power play right there. We do have one giant left in our deck. We're almost out of health here. We haven't even seen a vulture, and our vultures are getting deader and deader by the minute, so I do not know. I honestly do not know. Thankfully, my hand is total junk here, but like, I don't know, even a Shadow Flame is pretty decent for him. He wants to be able to take the Brittlebone, but he can't use the Brittlebone. He probably doesn't want to take the Soulfire because he can't waste it. He probably doesn't want to take the Matron so that he doesn't waste it. And the Shadow Flame, I don't know. So he definitely wants to take the Brittlebone Destroyer, but he can't play it right now. Hoping he hasn't been shown it. Hoping he's been shown 2 Shadow Flames and like a Soulfire or something. Gotta do this. Oh yeah, great card. Great card to draw here. What shall we do? This is always going face. So he has like a Shadow Flame or a Brittlebone Destroyer. And a bunch of other who knows what he has. I'm guessing I kind of want to protect against the... Let's just do it here. I don't know, like I'd like to protect against Soul Mirror. I'd like to protect the 3/4 against Soul Mirror. Maybe that silence is actually kind of cool, like if he plays like a Greetings Fellow Humans. I don't know if he plays that though. I don't see why he would play it unless he was like a Reno deck. Sometimes these priest matchups are tough because they just deal with your giants, but that's also usually why it's kind of important to hit your vultures early. We kind of haven't done that. But it looks like he doesn't have much. Maybe he's like holding a Galakrond. Maybe he's like, ugh, he just ripped the Soul Mirror. Such a pain, dude. Probably want to use one of our Shadow Flames here. Or a Brittlebone. We could Brittlebone here. We could like Brittlebone this. We could like Brittlebone this, Nightshade Matron, but then we can't tap. So we're not able to use this. So we could Shadow Flame this. And tap. And then we get this live. But I'm guessing he has like a Holding Over a Breath of the Infinite that he's planning to follow up with. So it kind of makes sense to be able to... We can do this here, this here, this here. Nah, then we'll just use the Nightshade Matron to clear this here. So let's just do this. This way we're a little bit protected against AoE. His Brittlebone is active, so he can clear this and AoEs. Then we still have Brittlebone. It's really not enough. We haven't seen a Hand of Gul'dan. Now we can't even really use it. But I feel like we kind of have to put this pressure on in order to win. I don't know, it's kind of annoying because we do know that he kind of has a Brittlebone Destroyer, unless he absolutely took a Shadow Flame, which I think is probably the worst pick that he could have made, right? Because our game plan is to never allow him to stick something to Shadow Flame with. maybe he was trying to soul fire. I mean, maybe he was trying to soul mirror so that he could get that to stick. Maybe he just doesn't have the AoE. I think we were reading the AoE, and maybe he was just sitting on the Shadow Flame. Interesting. He has to Brittlebone this, right? Jesus. He's a sicko. No Brittlebone? No Brittlebone and no Shadow Flame. What's up with that? That makes me feel like he took the Soul Fire now or something like that. He absolutely does not have Brittlebone. 100% he doesn't have Brittlebone. He has much better plays than this if he has Brittlebone. So he doesn't have Brittlebone. He could have Shadow Flamed this. I mean, we have 5, 8, 11. Unfortunately, we need to hit both Soul Fires. I think we have to go for it, though, right? Try to keep up. Oh my god!
By the old gods.
So annoying. It's so annoying. We might still win. Looks like he has nothing to do. Come on, son. I mean, it's crazy because we literally had a chance to win this game, even though this game has really not gone our way. I don't think this is the way this normally goes for our deck. This matchup really goes usually. Usually we can like pressure them nicely. Usually they have a tough time dealing with our we've already played 2 Flesh Giants, and you know, not only was he able to deal with both of them, he had a big power play on one of them too, and we still put ourselves in a position to win the game. So I'm pretty sure Priest is quite a good matchup, and we've just had 2 rough goes of it these last 2 Priest matches.
Yes, well.
Well played. Oh. Wow, so we really pulled it off. We really pulled it off. Oh my god, dude. That was one heck of a game. That was one heck of a game. 836. I think we were at 835 last time, so this isn't our peak, but at least we earned this rank. We didn't really earn the last one. The warrior kind of just... I guess maybe we earned it. Maybe he just had a horrible draw, but... Yeah, alright. Good game here against the priest. It's only for Sethic. They're my friends.
Why do you have so many different... Baby, are you wearing your outside clothes in there?
No, just a shirt.
Okay. What do I do with this shirt? Toss it! Toss it, don't boss it.
I feel like as we have this, we can pass. We can just go face. I guess there's that new Priest of the Feast thing, yeah, which heals you up, so no reason to do that. Just get to tempo this out. Still holding this for a Veil Weaver if we need it. It's annoying.
Dance, puppet, dance.
This is like hyper annoying, but it's fine. Our hand is like, ugh. We have not had a good draw thus far. Two invokes on the Gala. Dragon in hand. Glare would have been nice. We could just raise and then play the 3/4 again. It's probably better than passing or Void Walkering. What does he want to do next turn? Next turn he wants to like play his 4/5. If he plays the 4/5, I'm probably playing Brittlebone instead of Vulture. If he, what else could he do on 5? He could have some sort of buffs. Buffs, I would want to clear things off then, right? Probably got to clear this off. I think we probably should just do it. Let's just not be so greedy. Because I don't even know that I'm going to get to Vulture next turn. Guaranteed. Interesting. Where? His hand is abhorrent. Wow. Wow, that's actually kind of nuts. He really needs to have his Soul Mirror soon. He might have a Wave of Apathy or Renew off of the last thing. Renew would show that he's a little bit desperate to find answers, and I mean he kind of needs to be because this board is kind of a problem for him. The only answer he can have is Soul Mirror. And almost, we're at the point where almost every one of our draws is going to be pretty solid at this point. Yeah. So he's setting up the Soul Mirror next turn. I don't know if I can afford to deal with that. With Reborn on it. Now that's something. So I want to do this, I want to do this. Maybe this and this. I think I have to ignore this. I think we're going to clear this. The problem is the Apotheosis is just so... Maybe we don't ignore this. Maybe we can't afford to ignore this. Maybe we have to use this here. Clear here. Clear here. Go up. Let's start here. I think let's save the Glare for probably next turn. I think let's put a board that he has to soul, what's it called? And then next turn we can drop the Flesh Giant. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nutty. See, this board is nuts. He has to Soul Mirror. He absolutely has to Soul Mirror. And if he doesn't have the Soul Mirror, we're pretty much winning next turn. If he does have the Soul Mirror, we're dropping our Flesh Giant and our Darkglare next turn, and we're pretty much winning next turn. So I think we're actually in a pretty crazy situation here. Pretty amazing spot. His Galakrond is twice invoked. He probably has a Wave of Apathy coming this turn if he doesn't have the Soul Mirror. So I think we're gonna go Darkglare, tap, Brittlebone, the other half of this. Probably use these two and protect this. Or no, maybe we protect... No, we'll use this because that way he doesn't get a thing off of my heavy Soul Mirrors. So Sheer is like super good actually as well. But we don't have any way to do it, do we? So we're just gonna Brittlebone instead. Now we force the... Now we absolutely are forcing... the Soul Mirror, and if he does it, we still get 4 damage going up into his face next turn. Plus, like, we're probably getting Matrons off the top, like... Second Flesh Giant is coming any turn now. We just have to keep this pressure up. He did a nice job of dealing with some of our pressure. Let's just keep the pressure up. His Holy Nova is useless without a second Holy Nova or Breath of the Infinite, and then he's still taking 8 to the face. His Soul Mirror leaves these two alive.
We are all bound to fate.
Maybe he just has the Shadow Word Death. Maybe a Shadow Word Pain or something like that too. Still waiting for the Wave of Apathy as well, actually. Hopefully, see, this is not what I'm looking for. Okay, that's fine. Take this. Take this, not this. Okay, good, good, good. That's good, good, good to me. Let's get the Brittlebone up, right? So I'm assuming I can tap into a Matron, possibly. If I can tap into a Matron, we would want to Brittlebone this. I mean, it's still got to Brittlebone this if we have to... And Matron this here. Go, go, go. Maybe we clear this. Maybe we clear this with this or something like that. So let's start here. Or could we want to do some sort of Shadow Flame antics? I feel like no. We could consider it, actually. Yeah, see, I was expecting to get Matron. With the Matron, it makes it a little different, doesn't it? I feel bad about this play. I feel like I didn't do this optimally. I feel like I didn't play around the Soul Mirror well enough, but it kind of seems like at this point he just doesn't have a Soul Mirror, or is he just doing things because he thinks that he's going to prevent the Soul Mirror? I'm just really trying to protect against the Apotheosis. Maybe I'm overtrading even. Maybe there's a point where I'm overtrading because I have 2 Soulfires in my hand. Maybe I didn't need to clear this Fate Weaver and this thing. That would have put him at 10. I would have been one attack away plus a soul, double soul fire, but I feel like if we protect the board, then like we always get that. So he's just getting this and this. Oof. That might be the best place that this could have gone, actually. Oh, come on! That's so clutch. That is seriously so clutch. Yeah, I might have honestly pissed this game away by over trading. But I feel like we're at such a low health total that, like, yeah, you kind of need to start. Probably do this. And we're probably soul firing this. Get rid of the soul fire. We need the soul fire or what? I mean the shadow flame. Still waiting for the soul mirror, but somehow I still have a board every single turn, and I still say I'm still waiting on the soul mirror, and somehow he's still at this every single turn. At this amount of health. He's finally cleared the board. Well done. And wow, he actually gets 2 Goldon thingies in his hand. Oh my gosh. Is the other one a Brittlebone or what? I think we lost. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Oh my gosh, we can't even do this. I feel like I can't even do this. Because we've already taken 1, right? So next is 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, and then 5. I can't do it. Oh well. Does that mean I can, like, never soul fire ever? I have to win without it? See? I think if he doesn't kill my 3/5, then I get another guy next turn off the draw. We might have overtraded the waiting for the Apotheosis. He's at 22. We have 3, 6, 9, 10, 18. So we have exact, if he has nothing else to do, but of course he's going to have at least something else to do. Oh my god, oh my god. Where does he get this stuff? Where does this guy get this stuff? Give me a rush. Give me a rush on the 3/5. That's the only way we can do it. It's the only way we're going to pull it off. No rush. So we have to do this here, this here, this here, this here. These two have to trade here. Unfortunately, it's the only thing we can do. I think that is the only thing we can do. If we do this, we put him at 30. Otherwise, we put him at 18. Next turn, he goes up to 23. Clears this. And we're hoping that these guys can get 2 rounds of attacks in. I don't think we can afford 2 rounds of attacks. We get 3, and then we get 4. Which means all he has to do is go here and he wins. So we probably have a better chance going from full over 2 turns. Oh my god, what is this guy's deal? Maybe I overstated there.